much, everyone. We're finally here, our grand celebration of the holidays and ultimately the end of another year. We're finally through, sort of, with 2025. It has been a hoot-nanny squirrel hunt, will you say? It's been a good time and a bad time and a hell of a time. We've had ourselves a lot of things, but one of the things that I was thinking about while I was getting ready and preparing for tonight's show was the fact that, you know, I'm going to take this off because I like to get down to business. I like to set this off the side so y'all can feel the feeling that I'm giving to the audience. You know, one of the things we think about during this time of year, I got to thinking about how, like, you know, what is it to have the holidays? You know, gift giving. You know, what is it to? Oh, I'm sorry. Was it in your line of sight? Yeah, got a diva for a band. You know, what is it to give gifts? You know, what is gift giving? You know, it is better. It is often said it is better to give than receive, and I for one believe that. I feel like that is what we here at Bernie Maskman Present do. We give. We come here once a month to this lovely True Story Brewing. Give it up for True Story Brewing for allowing us to continue to do this. We show up once a month coming here to True Story, putting on our show so we can record it for you fine folks out on the internet. Hey guys. And but what is that really? What is that giving? I mean, we just want to entertain for just a snippet of your time, just once a month, a little bright spot in your day. And we ask for very little. And that is the rarity these days. Like Bernie, I'm not asking you, okay, on my YouTube channel, there is a like button and a subscribe button. And most of your famous YouTubers will tell you, oh, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. But do I want you to? Sure. I want you to like, I want you to subscribe. I'd love for you to create this giant megalomaniac man of me into this online presence that's too big and will likely fall into a cocaine overdose. But I don't need that to happen. I don't need that to be the case. I just want you to come on once a month, click the little thumbnail, and watch the show. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to buy an app. You don't have to hook it up to your refrigerator and your thermostat and your laundry. You don't have to have a subscription. I'm not asking you for $4.99 a month. I'm not asking you to buy a 99-cent app and then in-app purchases throughout the whole thing. No. I just want you to enjoy yourself. That's all. I think that's the problem in the current state of our world is we're all so busy rushing around trying to figure out how to make our laundry cleaner and our teeth whiter and our food more refrigerated. I got lost in that one, sorry. But really all it boils down to is refrigerators used to work just fine. Now I know, and laundry machines used to work just okay. Sure, I know what you're gonna say. And the microwave was the microwave, and the toaster oven was the toaster. I know what you're going to... Bernie, you sound like an old man. Well, I am an old man. And mask hides a lot of things, kids. A lot of things. But I also believe in a simplicity of the world and a simplicity of life and how it is nice to sometimes just be. That's all, just be. So that is why tonight, for this holiday celebration, I thought it would be fun to have a simplistic, simple night with just me and my band doing some classic Christmas hits for all of you. You know, just a musical night of Bernie and you together, gathered round the hearth, if you have a hearth. And if you don't, you should invest in a hearth. And just be with one another. So let's see. One of the let's start out with a more classic. Let's start out with a classic. A little something for you guys. Something a classic, nice song that you sang as a child and you might sing along with me now. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere. Oh, no, I don't have guests tonight, Corey. I don't have guests tonight. Did you book guests tonight?
He says he's your guest.
Okay, he did. You can't. People just said. Okay, no, I'm not. I promised myself I wouldn't get angry at the staff for Christmas. So I'm gonna be. Yes. Annoying clothes and all. I'm gonna be jolly. So Derek, let him in. Just let him in.
Well, hello, everyone.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I should probably move this because now it's in my line of sight.
You don't want anything in your way. Gaze upon the full glory, yes.
Okay. Well, now I will say, I got to tell you, there's been a bit of a snafu because tonight was going to be just a night of simplistic holiday traditional music with me and just my audience. But you say you're a guest, and I'm assuming then Daniel booked you. So please tell me about yourself.
Well, no introduction is needed, really.
Well, a bit of an introduction is needed because I don't know who you are.
You don't know who I am. I tell you, every woman in this crowd knows who I am because they don't forget a face. My name is Brent Ontario, and you may know me from little things such as the very first Hallmark Christmas movie, Christmas in a Small Town,
Classic.
or its sequel, A Small Town Christmas. Or, the third made-for-TV only Hallmark movie, Small Christmas in a Town.
Oh, okay. So this is before they had a lot of, before they had AI-generated names. They just, I get it.
Back in my day, we had creativity.
Oh, yeah.
And we committed.
Well, that is true. Commitment is a big thing. So now this is a big. I believe that the Hallmark movie craze is certainly this kind of this holiday movie craze in general has really been gone to an extreme degree these days. So I mean, how has this affected your work? I'm assuming you must have a lot of work coming your way.
Well, you see, the thing is, I was there early on. I was there at the very beginning, as everyone knows. I was there at the very beginning of the whole Hallmark craze. We were crazed before we were a craze. But the problem is, the more Hallmark movies I did, I felt like I just needed something more. There was just nothing for me in just Hallmark. I felt the call of a simpler life, something of a more rustic instead of the whole glamour of the Hallmark thing. I needed to get back to my roots, so I started doing indie films.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Two things. One, it's great that you're pursuing your dreams, and two, I ask you not to soliloquize in my light. That's kind of my thing.
I'm method. What can I say?
But so I would certainly consider most of these holiday films, a lot of the holiday films I would consider indie films. They're kind of smaller budget, smaller studios producing these, but what sort of things are you doing?
Well, I joined up a little independent studio called Brazzers. We actually did Hot Frosty before it was a thing.
Okay.
Like Hot Frosty was our intellectual property, and there is a lawsuit. But I played the lead role in that.
Okay.
And then on top of that, we did other things like The Night Before Christmas, the hot version.
Okay. I two things.
A Christmas Carol. And, Carol was quite tasty, I tell you. But yes, independent films, getting back to the roots, not this whole glamorized Hallmark Channel bull, just simple tales.
Okay. And I don't know anything about this, but the band has told me. Now, Brazzer, that's kind of like skin flick kind of movies, right? I mean...
Well, so are Hallmark movies, really, when you think about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, technically, the scripts are the same.
Yeah. We just tweaked a little bit of the camera angles here and there, and boom.
Fair enough.
Independent, real streaming film on demand for the low price of $15 a month.
Again, we get back into the
or $10 a month with ads.
Okay. So add-ons available. Good. No. I think you know what. I certainly wouldn't be the sort of person that I am by saying that you shouldn't, try to make your buck where you can make it. But I feel like, taking this overly sexualized tone with our Christmas classic seems a bit, tawdry.
Okay, first of all, it's tasteful nudity. Okay, it's tasteful.
Okay.
A lot of people love the taste of what we do. And second of all,
I don't care for that phrase.
Yeah, right. Well, it's very savory. If you really dig into it with your teeth. But it's starting to feel like I'm a bit overexposed in my current gear. So I'm hoping to maybe get back into the simpler times of telling real Christmas stories about small towns and Christmas.
Oh, yes.
And maybe a princess.
Okay.
We're not sure.
Okay. Yes. Well, I do know that the magical aspect can be a pretty big aspect of it. Is this kind of this bend towards the magic, the supernatural, if you will, these Christmas shows. So I'm sure that's a good market for you to jump into.
Well, I've already started. As a matter of fact, I wanted to tell everyone, if you keep an eye out, I will be making a rarely seen cameo in A Christmas Genie as a genie. I appear in one shot, and then some other guy comes in. But, that's fine. I'm slowly working my way back into the Hallmark cinematic universe.
Okay. Well, good. I fear there's a handful of phrases that you've used on top of all that, and I pop in for a cameo. I don't care for any of that language, and we're going to try to keep that to a minimum. But I will say, no, it's good. It's good because I know as a person in the entertainment industry or adjacent to the entertainment industry, or somebody like myself who's watched the entertainment industry at times.
I'm inspired by a lot of your work. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Mm-hmm. That is very nice of you to say. Yeah. I don't think we're quite in the same type of work, but
it's not that different.
Well, the scripts are very similar, yes. And let's be honest, it's wrestling. We're mostly just standing around in our underwear anyway. So you got a point. You have a point.
Want to go now? I'm kidding.
That is horrible. I got to get that thing out of my mind.
I got to get paid more now.
No. Okay, so this was nice. I appreciate you coming on the show, but I got to say, this really was a night of music. So I want to thank you for coming on. It's been lovely to have you, but I do need to get back to my.
Do you want to duet?
No. I don't want to do it with you at all. So let's try to. Let's go ahead and wrap that up. But thank you so much for your time.
Keep in mind, small town, magical princess Christmas coming out soon. I might be in it.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That was okay. You know what? Little snafu, not a big deal. Little snafu. There's my host Pete back there in the audience. Pete, come on up here, Pete. We've been working on this throughout the year. We wanted to do something really nice. See, what you might not know is Pete, an excellent stand-up comedian. He's my warm-up act for the show. We go ahead and grab your mic there, Pete. We always have him come up and warm the audience up before the show starts.
Is it too late for that?
But we're not.
The 1 month we start on time is the month I'm 5 minutes late.
Fair enough, but it's
band. What's up?
We've been working on a bit for a while, Pete and I, that we wanted to do. You guys may have known this from the classic. It was an online hit from in the early days. But so years ago, we used to have these things called Christmas specials, much the same as what I'm doing right now. And one of the guys that always would have a Christmas special was Bing Crosby. And he would sing the Christmas classics in a lovely voice and everything else. But one of his more famous clips that were online were, of course, Bing and David Bowie singing Little Drummer Boy. It is a beautiful rendition, a duet together. And of course, Pete, being an excellent musician himself, I thought it would be only right if we would do this duet. So, of course, Pete and I were going to work on this Little Drummer Boy duet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna,
That is.
we'll of course, we'll start out a cappella. You could just jump in whenever you get a chance to. Like this, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a chance for us to...
And am I David Crosby?
No.
You're Bing Crosby.
I'm Bing Crosby.
You're Bing Crosby.
You're David Bowie.
Right. David Crosby is not.
No.
Okay. Stills and Nash?
That's it. We...
None? They're not here either.
Nope, neither of those are going to be
Okay.
in this. It's just you
Turns
didn't.
out I was thinking of a different program. I have not seen that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Well,
But
no,
I'm
that's fine. That's fine. No, I mean this
Yeah.
was going to be a big chunk, a great bring the house down moment. But then, no, I understand. You didn't get the MP3 I sent you.
No, I don't speak that.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. No, that's cool. We can, we'll vamp. Yeah, we'll just.
Well, I do
What have you been
have-
up to?
I do have since it's the holidays, right?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? This is my attorney.
I thought this was the bathroom. Get up.
Sorry, Pete. We'll
I usually sit here,
we'll
so
work that up. Hi, Stephen Walker, ladies and gentlemen.
that is the Honorable Stephen Walker. They couldn't kick me out of Congress more than once, baby. Re-elected and off the wagon, baby.
Okay. No, I again, as always, appreciate people coming on, but we've locked the door back there, right? We're good. We just okay, no problem. No, thank you so much, I guess, for coming out. But we weren't going to have guests tonight, so I hadn't planned on talking.
Well, I thought this was the bathroom, so while I'm here, I might as well do an interview.
Okay. Well, I mean, no, I appreciate it. You're getting your holiday on a little early, I guess.
Oh yeah. I'm whatever barkeep, whatever is out there. I'm loving it here in Alabama. I'm actually a congressman from Illinois, fighting first district. Everyone, fighting first. But I keep coming back down here. The drugs are fantastic in Alabama, and I just can't stay away. Give it up for cocaine, everyone. Cocaine. Give it up for cocaine.
Do not give it up for cocaine. No. We're not. I appreciate you being on here, but I ask you not to have people give it up for illicit
Is anyone
drugs.
selling cocaine? I have
No, please,
$200 cash.
And also, do not elicit.
in my wallet right now.
Okay, dude, please. We're just.
That's a musician. He has cocaine on him.
No. Please don't point at my audience, please.
Sorry. Well, hey, do you have cocaine back there? Fresh out.
Maybe after the show.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We need to wrap this up here soon. Here, Mask guy.
Okay. No, thank you so much. All right. Well, then this is fine. Again, it's the holidays, and I promised my staff that I would not get angry. I would be jolly for the holidays. So I am not angry that you come onto my show, call it a toilet, and then try to elicit drugs from my audience.
Well, hey, we can talk about the holidays. All right. So right now, I'm making my list for the big guy. Okay. I don't have custody of my kids right now because my bitch ex-wife has them, and I'm not trustworthy or of moral character as found by a judge in 3 different districts. Like,
I think that's probably as found by most people that have met you, but nevertheless.
but I've got my Christmas list I'm working on, and I want things that average Americans want. All right, I want a jet ski. All right, because the IRS impounded my last one. All right, I want new camping equipment, so if I have to run from the law, I can go camping real quick. I've asked the big man for an unconditional pardon for a number of financial crimes involving bank fraud, wire fraud, solicitation of prostitution, aggravated solicitation of prostitution. I don't even know what that was, but apparently I'm guilty of it. Allegedly. allegedly. What else? Oh, man. A commutation for existing cases, which are technically on appeal while I served my 2 terms in Congress. Again, you're welcome, America. Oh, do you want my list of Santa? Sorry. I was that was my list for Trump. I'm trying to get pardons. And,
Okay, no,
and a jet ski.
I sniffed a direction on that. That is fine. Please,
Yeah.
we're not here to disparage either the office of the president or the office of Santa, I guess. So let's just stay away from any of that.
They both sleep equal amounts.
I know, and they're mostly down for most of the year, but I get it. No, Stephen, certainly.
It's Steve. Steve was more relatable to the Gen Z voters or whatever. So.
Oh, okay, so you've made a big change, sweeping change in how you.
Had to reprint all the buttons. So
that's
grab a button if you're not already wearing one. If you wanna fight the good fight, or just allow fighting on the streets to be legal again, then vote for Stephen Walker. You can register to vote there at vote.gov or something.
Now, I understand you're, of course, this is, of course, going out to the entire internet, all 11s of my fans, but the people in the audience here, they really can't vote for you in the Illinois district. They're all Alabamians, so.
What?
Yeah, no, this is, so these fine folks here would not be voting for you since you are, well, running in a completely different state.
Why am I here then?
I do not know.
Drugs! I want drugs.
Okay, ban, stop.
Is anyone selling cocaine?
Okay. Thank you, Steve Walker. Thank
Cocaine.
you. Thank you, Steve Walker.
Cocaine. Mic drop.
Stop, don't drop the mic. We haven't paid for them yet. We're still on installments. Yes. I apologize. I'm glad I don't have any more guests. Otherwise, someone's probably going to get a herpes sore off that thing. Steve Walker, everybody. Okay, again, I forgive you. I forgive you. But I'm not going to be unhappy. I'm not going to be angry this time of year. It is the holidays. It is Hanukkah. It is Festivus. It is Saturnalia. It is Christmas. It is all the holidays. And I am not going to get angry. I'm simply going to have joy and joyfulness in my heart. So back to a great, rousing, you know what? Let's skip that. I'm gonna do. Here's a little something. Let's pep it up. Let's go something a little newer. Let's get a little new Christmas in our spirit. Let's do a little Christmas soul for you. Let me see if I could get it right. And just hop on in when you get a chance. Ready? Oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need.
For Christmas, yeah. Season's greetings, Bernard. Season's greetings.
Thank you, Chauncey Van Vandervan, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Cheers, everyone.
Now, Chauncey, I wouldn't talk about how the sausage is made, but I tried to call you multiple times at the beginning of this month to let you know that I was going to do a show and I would love to have had you on, and then you promptly never answered any of my calls. I don't imagine you answered any of Dennis's calls, so I don't know how you got here.
Well, I had my secretary hold all my calls. Well, I'm sorry. Administrative assistant. I'm very busy this time of year.
Oh, I did not realize. Well, I didn't realize you were busy any time of the year. You're kind of I always think of you as more of a free spirit.
But I am, Chauncey Van Vandervan of the downtown Van Vandervans, of course. I like to spread joy and mirth and sometimes mayhem.
Well, you are a imp of chaos, I would say.
Ooh, an imp. I like that. I am an imp. That's why I came out with some delicious eggnog. It's got a little bit of whiskey, And a little bit of cocaine. I ran into the senator backstage.
Can we just
Just a light dusting, just to make the season bright.
you realize I'm going to put this up, I'm going to get sponsorships from cocaine. But you don't know. Let's not talk about that. Okay, so I guess you came all this way. I'm trying to think of what I was going to talk to you about if you did come on the show, when initially I was asking you to come on the show. I guess, obviously, the first question in everybody's mind is, how is your holiday going?
My holidays are wonderful. Being a wealthy trust fund baby, the holidays are wonderful. They just roll right off the tongue. I just go, Santa, will you get me that? And if he doesn't, I have him fired and replaced and called ICE.
That seems harsh.
But it's harsh when you don't bring me the wagon I want. How about that? That's pretty harsh. It was a red flyer. I really wanted it.
Well, I can understand that. I assume though. I assume much of the year though, you can kind of buy whatever you want. So what would you?
Yes, sometimes money can't buy happiness. Oh, I'm sorry, it's hard to get that out without vomiting. Sometimes money can't buy happiness. Sometimes I like to give to others,
Oh.
Give more than you shall receive.
That was what I was just saying, how giving feels better than receiving.
It does, and then the tax deduction makes up for it in the end, really.
Well, okay, we don't, sometimes you can just give out of the goodness of your heart.
I'm sorry, what?
You give someone something out of the goodness.
Give a heart or something?
No,
What,
give
a heart
the
is
goodness.
the goodness and a heart. I don't
Goodness,
understand.
like,
It's okay.
on the
that's- I don't
Yeah.
follow. I don't follow, my dear boy.
But okay, so those songs, we've talked a lot about music here, and of course songs are about, oftentimes around this time, are about loving and caring and the joy of the season and what it means to give that joy to someone else. I mean, doesn't that touch you in some way?
It does. I remember when great-grandmama Van der Van would put me on her knee and then sing to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she would sing to me a wonderful holiday ditty. Oh, I remember it fondly. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home?
Remember, we probably had to copyright stamp that. That's, I wouldn't say a standard holiday traditional song, but everybody has their own, every family has their own standard holidays.
That's not a standard
traditions.
holiday song.
Well, no, I don't think so. I think it's...
You mean my rich grandmama got drunk and sang that song to me for no good reason? She only sang drunk. Whoops, excuse me, too much nog.
I don't want to slow down your nog consumption.
But sometimes we go caroling throughout the streets, the darkest part of Mountain Brook at night. We just go caroling door to door.
Well, I can imagine that would be a daunting, frightening task, the mean streets of Mountain Brook.
Oh yeah, sometimes we jump over the gate, then over the second gate, and then the Dobermans will chase us. It's quite amusing. Then we run up to the doorbell, we ring it, and then we wait 7 minutes for the chimes to end. Mountain Brook doorbells, they chime a long time. If you got the money, why not?
Yeah.
And then we sing songs. I don't know what a Wenceslaus is. Is Wenceslaus a good king? He's a king, but I don't know who he is.
No, I don't know where he was the king of either.
I don't know, but we all love kings, don't we? Yes, more kings, right? Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to go down that road. No, I think though that it is good to think that, because I oftentimes we've talked about this when you've been on the show, is that you and I are maybe different in a lot of ways, but we're still acquaintances, almost friends, I would say, almost.
Almost, Bertie.
Yeah.
Almost. I know one day I'll have you over to the house. One day.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, well, the one time that you did invite me, I thought, great. Let's try this. Maybe this is a first step in a long new relationship. And then you asked me then to run out into your pastoral area behind your house, and I didn't understand exactly what was going on. And then of course you had me hunted by your other friends. So I'm not probably going to fall for it again, but I'm just going to let you know I can appreciate the sentiment.
In Mountain Brook, we call it the most dangerous game.
Yes.
If you haven't hunted man, you haven't hunted.
Well, I certainly I do wish that you I do wish you the most joyous of holiday celebrations for this time of year. I mean, it's important. It's important that we all gather around together and have our loved ones close to us. And I don't necessarily have a lot of loved ones here in Birmingham, so I consider like yourself and a one.
Bernie, I'm a loved one.
Oh, a one.
Just one? Oh, a one?
No, I'm going to take the L word off, but you're a one.
Well, that's a start.
You are a one.
Bernie, you're my one as well.
Oh, well, thank
A
you.
plus one, if you will.
Okay. I don't know whether that's a fat joke or you're wanting to take me to a wedding.
I would never tell a fat joke to you, Bernie. Not to your face, behind your back, like a good Christian would.
Fair enough. I can appreciate that. Well, Chauncey, I got to say, it's been lovely to have you. Even though I didn't think I was going to have you, but now we have, but I really probably should get back to the musical session. You know.
Yes, I don't want to interrupt any musical interludes you have.
I mean,
you know.
we're running. Well, now we're kind of running a bit long, but that's fine. I mean, it's all right. Maybe we'll go to the big finish.
Oh, the big finish, yes, that's great. Well, since I am leaving, I just want to say to all of you, I don't know your religious predilections, but a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa, or as we call it in Mountain Brook, Black Hanukkah.
Well, that's fair enough. Listen, I will. I'm going to go ahead and. I tell you what. Let us. Since we are running a bit long, let's go ahead and we'll do a big finish, and anybody in the back can come on back up on stage.
Ooh, more cocaine.
Pete, if you'd like to come back up and sing with us, go right on ahead. We're going to close this out with a big number here.
I overdressed.
You sure did.
Wait a minute. Brazzers? Yeah! Oh, I thought so. I love your work.
I knew that guy.
Love your work.
Okay, these are conversations we can have off camera.
No, he's a huge celebrity. Sorry, he's a celebrity that's huge.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, this was one of the things I've been trying to talk about was we've got people together here with us. These are my staff, my band, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the band. That's a tepid reception, but we'll take it. Of course, we got Pete, my long-suffering. Pardon, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in your way. Of course, we got Cliff, our producer. He's been doing a job, and then of course we have our guests tonight, and these people, these fine folks, they showed up to brighten your day. They certainly showed up to brighten my day. Again, promise not to get angry, because today is the day, the holiday is the time to not be angry, but to be joyous, to feel things, maybe even to say I love you. Christmas is the time to say I love you. Share the joy and laughter and good cheer. Christmas is the time to say I love you. And the feeling will last all through the year. On the corner, carolers are singing. There's a touch of magic in the air. From grown-ups to minors, no one could be finer. Times are hard, but no one seems to care. Christmas Eve and all the world is watching. Santa guides his reindeer through the dark. From rooftops to chimneys, from Harlem to Bimini, they will find the way into your heart. Christmas is the time to say I love you.
Love you.
Share the joy, laughter, and good cheer. Christmas is the time to say I love you. And the feeling will last all through the year. Just outside the window, snow is falling. But here beside the fire, we feel a glow. Moonlight and brandy and sweet talk and candy. Sentiments that everyone should know. Memories of the year that lay behind us. Wishes for the year that's yet to come. And it stands to reason, friends in season make you feel that life has just begun. Christmas is the time to say I love you.
Love you.
Share the joy of laughter and good cheer. Christmas is the time to say I love you. And the feeling will last all through the year. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Merry Christmas, Bernie.